Hey, what's up guys? Reesiekups here, back with another Dragon Dogma 2 video. It's the final here for the news, just the news. My friends, we are almost there. Only a few days left before Dragon Dogma 2 releases on PS5, Xbox, and PC. If you guys saw my last video, you know that I'm absolutely hyped for this. However, I have to be unbiased and I do have to show my concerns. There are a few concerns for the game that I have that I wanted to share with you. Now, in my last video, a lot of you guys shared your concerns for the upcoming game. So I wanted to showcase that in this video. So here we are. These are the concerns that we're all kind of thinking about and sharing for Dragon Dogma 2. Concern number 1. Okay, there's an elephant in the room and it is big. Let's get this one out of the way. Let's talk about the frames per second. Now, for me personally, I'm gonna be playing this on PC because it's easier for me to upload content to YouTube and to stream it on Twitch. However, I think it's important that we think about our console brethren too. You know, Unity and all that, right? Like most of you guys watching, I've been a gamer for most of my life, but I never really got into the micro of uncapped versus capped until I became a YouTuber. And oh my God, you guys hate each other. It's like one side is like, uncapped is horrible, what are you doing? And the other side is like, oh, well, actually, it's not that bad for this, and this reason. Yo, the game's not out yet, guys. Let's calm down and figure it out. Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I am not an expert in this field. However, I made sure I could find and direct you guys to people who are. I'm gonna post the link down below, but this is a link to Digital Foundry. These guys are really awesome and super intelligent, way more than me when it comes to the micro of 30 frames per second, capped versus uncapped. And at the end of their video, it's only 5 minutes, you'll have a basic understanding of the subject. So go ahead and check that out. So my final thoughts on the 30 frames per second, if it comes down to whether or not you wanna buy it for your console or your PC, I would probably go for the PC. Concern number 2. So the next concern that a lot of people share with me is the adaptive difficulty. Now, what I've come to learn about this subject is there's a lot of people with different definitions of adaptive difficulty. Now, to its core, adaptive difficulty is implemented to make sure that the gamer enjoys their playthrough. This can be both a blessing and a curse. For more casual gamers, in theory, this is a blessing. You're not gonna be stuck on one particular boss, you're gonna have enough items to get to the next task or goal, and you most likely won't lose your pawns or sidekicks in the game. The main concern came from the more competitive or sweaty gamers. The main questions that were being asked by these gamers were simply, am I gonna be penalized for being good at the game? Are enemies gonna be more difficult to beat? Is it gonna take longer for me to actually beat them? If they're really good at the game, are their attacks or magic spells gonna be less damage? And I'm not gonna lie, this was my favorite one. Am I gonna have to babysit my pawns? Because let's be honest, Capcom is no stranger to making us babysit in a video game. Oh, Ashley. I legit have negative flashbacks from babysitting Ashley in Resident Evil 4. It's just get out the way and let me fight. I'm trying to save you. Okay, Reese, calm down, just the news. But real talk, guys, the best advice I can give someone who has those particular concerns is basically wait for the game to come out and wait for us, the reviewers and the streamers, just to be your guinea pig and let us do our thing and let you know if it's a bad game or not. So if you have a favorite YouTuber or streamer or reviewer who's gonna go over the game, it's probably best for you to just wait it out and let them be your guinea pig. And just letting you guys know, I will be streaming it on day 1 and I will be putting exclusive content on YouTube day 1 when that comes out. So please, if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and subscribe to my channel or follow me on Twitch and we'll go over the game together. Concern number 3. For the final question or concern, a lot of people asked, is this game gonna burn me and should I get it at launch? So with a question like that, I can only give you an open-ended answer. And that answer is simply, at this point in time, with Dragon Dogma 2 coming out in a few more days, if you're still having these concerns, then I would definitely suggest that you wait until launch. Now, like I said to you guys in the last video, I'm really excited about this game. I honestly think this game is gonna be a contender for Game of the Year. But with that said, let's not forget about all the other games that burned us in the past. I'm not gonna say any names, but you know. Being a good gamer is more than just being cracked at a video game. It's also thinking with your wallet. Like I said earlier in the last video, I am very, very excited for Dragon Dogma 2, and I honestly truly think it's gonna be a contender for Game of the Year. But we won't know that until the game comes out. Will there be day 1 bugs? Is the adaptive difficulty gonna be too much for people? Is it 30 frames per second on console gonna be way too much for people? All I can tell you is we're not gonna know until that game drops March 21st and we all play it together for the very first time. So let me know in the comments below. Are you guys gonna buy Dragon Dogma 2 on launch? Did you already pre-order it? Are you worried about some issues? What are some concerns that you guys have? Comment down below. And like always, guys, thank you so very much for watching my videos. I upload content every single day to YouTube, and I stream 5 days a week on Twitch. I work around the clock to bring you guys content, and I couldn't have it any other way. And as per usual, guys, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all the things, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.